Hey guys, JamiyJamie today in Roblox with some more Purchase Pokemon that you can out today. I haven't played on our main account for a while, and there has been a new update, which, if you didn't know, Poke Boosters have been added to the game. I guess it's like Row Powers in Brick Bronze, but they're a bit different, as you can tell. I mean, there's a legendary chance, a catch rate chance, effort values, and experience. There weren't too like a legendary or catch rate chance, but the catch rate I guess is okay, but I usually buy it 60 minutes if I'm looking for legendaries. It's okay for the price, but if you look at the legendary one, it's pretty expensive. So I'm gonna buy a 20-minute one. And within this episode of just checking out the Poke Powers or the Poke Boosters for this video, and also I'm going to start training or EV training a new Pokemon so I can use it in PvP, because I'm going to start EV training a lot more. And just a sneak peek, so I have just done the Latios or Latias video for the 10 of every Pokemon, so I need to take all of these out. So you can tell my PC box is very full of just random legendaries. Remember, none of these I am not giving away any of these, I should rather say, because the video that is for the 10 of every legendary isn't out for that Pokemon yet. So right now Latias is out, so that means you can claim a Latias. Actually, do I have a Latias? I think I do. Oh, I do, but I don't have a shiny one. There's a shiny one here, but I think I'll give that one away and I'll try and find myself a Nulla. Yeah, so there's only one shiner, so these are the rest of them I've got, so you can see that I've got a good variation. I've got a shiny Groudon. I don't think I've got a shiny Kyogre, unfortunately. I have a shiny Latios, but I think I might have given that one away already by accident without realising. I got a shiny Darkrai, 3 Mewtwo's, and my phone went off. That's great. So yeah, no shiny Kyogre, which I kind of wanted, to be honest. So yeah, actually going to move this into here so I don't try and lose it. So yeah, I need to get out my Pokemon that I want to use for this episode or this video. So yeah, we might trade for a EV train Garchomp. I still need to transfer my Nuzlocke Pokemon over to this. So since my Garchomp in my Nuzlocke series didn't faint, and I'm still able to use up my Nuzlocke challenge. And because there is probably going to be the Pokemon Tower coming out soon, which is the Battle Tower, I'll probably use it for that and try and train some other Pokemon up, and then the 5 Pokemon that did faint during the Elite Four, I'll transfer those over to this account. So I feel like that's a better option. But anyway, I'm EV training Electros, I think is how you pronounce it, not too sure. However, I do want to keep a few of these Pokemon on me, just because I will be using the Legendaries Game Pass, so I might find some Legendaries, which the Legendaries that I find in this video, if you're tuning in, will be available for everyone to take as soon as this video goes public. So yes, the reason why I say that is because, of course, it's not going to go towards the 10 of every Legendaries. It's going to be a separate giveaway sort of thing. So every legendary I get within this video will consist of me giving it away, but it might not happen, it might. So I need to actually go to Elegant Valley before I do this, because I'm going to buy a few. I probably need some Pokeballs to be honest, but I don't think I have enough cash to do that. So let me just check real quick. I don't really have enough to buy Pokeballs, to be honest. So I'm going to buy a legendary chance. So I'll buy 20 minutes. And then I will buy a effort values, because I'm EV training, of course. So buy that one. We don't need the experience one, but we'll put the catch rate on, because why not? It's only 14 Robux. That's pretty affordable for me right now. Although my BC or my Build Club has just run out, so I don't want to be spending too much. Actually, where do I want to go? Well, I've started EV training Trios, whatever it is, in special attack Kalen. So let's go to a special attack and we'll train there, I guess. I mean, it's given the a good amount of the Poke Powers or the Poke Boosters a good look at the chance in this video, so I guess we'll do this because EV training Pokemon, which is one of the Poke Boosters. I also have the chance of finding legendaries, and if I do find a legendary, I can catch it, which will mean I'm using 3 of the 4, which I don't need the 4th one because I'm not after... What am I trying to say? I'm not after... Oh yeah, I'm not after leveling up Electros, because if it gets to level 100 I won't be able to EV train it. I'll have to level it down with a common candy, which is okay, but I don't really want to do that. I might as well just leave it as whatever level it is when I fully EV train it, because it's only going to be used for PvP, since I don't really play much Project Pokemon now, but because I've done the Nuzlocke challenge and I don't really see any Brick Bronze big updates coming out soon that I can make tons of videos on until I do the PV series, which I'm going to plan on doing that soon. I'm going to be doing this video, and then I think I'm going to start on trying to collect all of the Pokédex Pokemon in this and the Brick Bronze series, or the Brick Bronze game. So it's going to be a lot of videos dedicated to try and catch certain Pokemon. So there's a lot of Pokemon left in this game that I'm going to be going through and catching. It'll most likely be maybe 1 to 5 max Pokemon that I can catch in a video, depending on how long it takes me, because there's a lot that I need to find. Actually, there might be a few legendaries I need to find, like the Terrakion, I don't know, that rock Sword of Justice Pokemon. I think I've caught the Virizion, and I think I've caught the Cobalion, which I actually can just check. Let's see. I could use the search, but I can't. I don't know what they're called, so I'm probably not going to be able to spell them out. But it should be down here somewhere. Actually, let me put in Eon. Okay, there we are. So I've got Cobalion. I haven't got the other two then, actually. That kind of sucks, to be honest. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to try and catch all those two. Although it'll probably be off camera. Or it'll probably just be for the 10 of every legendary, since I'll be going for them. It's just that I'm not too sure how to catch them if I haven't seen them yet. I think you can find them in the Elegant Valley. I'm not too sure where to find them. I'll have to look on the Word document, or the document that I've got, just to try and find them. But yeah, the Poke Boosters are okay. They're pretty expensive compared to Brick Bronzes, and they're a bit overpowered, I guess, in a sense. Okay, we found a Kyogre. Let's catch this thing. I hope I don't KO it, because that's gonna suck so much. Okay, let me try and Thunderbolt it. Okay, that was... Oh, it's got double edge. I forgot about that. Throw out Registeel just because I can. I mean, I don't think I get EVs for this, but I think Kyogre gives off special attack EVs anyway, so I might as well just catch it. And plus, I'm always just gonna give this one away. So let's see if I can catch it on the first try. Are you kidding me? The first Pokeball. I never get this lucky during the 10 of every legendary. Do you know how many Kyogres I have KO'd just because I've got a crit with this Registeel, and because it uses double edge? I've killed probably 20 of them. So I've got that one to give away. That's one. How many do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually need 2 more until the 10 of every legendary is for Kyogre. But probably the next one will be Latios, since we already did Latias. But I guess it's whichever comes first, to be honest. Did I get random EVs for that? I need to check, because if I do, I'm not too sure if I should be carrying this around while trying to do this, but we are trying to EV train, and plus at the end of it we can just get rid of them all by using the get rid of 10 rather than just getting rid of all of them full stop. So yeah, I guess I'll just do that anyway. But anyway, let's try and keep EV training. We have only got 20 minutes for this. Found the shiny rails. That's actually a pretty good find, but I can, since I've got the shiny pass, I can find them anywhere. I'm expecting Wish Knight, or it's changed his name now to WI_SH. I'm expecting him to add in a shiny increase for the Poke Boosters, and actually, what else was I thinking? I'm not too sure what else I was thinking. There's something else that I was thinking that it would probably add, but I can't remember it right now. So yeah. Although it would be, I guess, just in my own opinion, that I just thought on the spot, it would be cool to see a likelihood of finding a Pokemon, and depending on what the Pokemon is. So you got like the Pokemon Roulette values. So white is very good. I think white might be the best one in the Pokemon Roulette, I think purple is pretty good. So I think if you take slow stages of Pokemon or the rarity, and if you had a Poke Booster for that, so you're more likely to find certain Pokemon in the purple area, or the purple ones cost you so much, and the lesser rare ones cost less, and the more rare ones cost more. Or if you just put in a specific Pokemon you're wanting, it'll cost so much, I guess. But then again, that could be seen as very overpowered. But then again, there is a legendary chance which increases, which is really overpowered, and I've used it like twice just to see how good it was. It is very good, especially with game passes. It is so overpowered. I found maybe like 5 legendaries within 10, so that's like 1 for 2 pretty much. So I don't know if I got lucky, probably just I got lucky. And plus, because of how many Pokemon or legendary Pokemon you could find in that specific area, which I was in the Victory Road, which you can find Dialga, Registeel, and all of the other roaming Pokemon. So I guess that's why. But yeah, it's a very, very overpowered right now. But so far, I've only found 1 legendary, which isn't really showing how lucky I am right now. But hey, 1 in what, less than 10 minutes, or just over 10 minutes, but I only bought it like 7 minutes ago. But still, that's pretty good, I guess. I mean, finding a Kyogre, it takes a long time, which is why if you don't know how to find Kyogre and Groudon, you have to have a Rayquaza in your party, which I'll be doing a Rayquaza 10 of every legendary at some point. Just as you can see, I haven't found any yet because I haven't been looking for it. I've been trying to find the easier Pokemon and then trying to get into the more difficult Pokemon because Rayquaza and what else is it? I think it's Manaphy. I found a few Manaphy's, to be honest with you. I'm surprised about, but trying to find a Rayquaza is very difficult since it only spawns in 1 route at a time and it moves constantly. I think it's every 10 minutes or so it will move to a different route, and it's very rare to find in that specific route. So yeah, you kind of need a team of people trying to look at it for the same time. So if one of you checks the new route, then you can just notify other people rather than trying to guess where it is. Then you got more chance of people running back and forth trying to see if it's changed the route or not. So yeah, it's kind of difficult, but oh well, I guess I'll be able to do it eventually. Just like it'll take me a while, unfortunately. So yeah, so that's gonna suck very well. It doesn't really matter as long as I can get 10, and hopefully I can get a shiny Rayquaza because I want one as well. And trying to do that will take forever if I don't find it within the first 10, because usually now, because since I found 10 Raikus, I'm just running away from Raikus or all the Pokemon I've done a 10 of every legendary on. And yeah, I could catch it and just give it away, but then again, that's wasting Pokeballs and just trying to waste time. I'm trying to keep these 10 of every legendaries going as fast as I can, and as you can see, I took I think like a week break while I was trying to finish the Nuzlocke challenge off. So I've managed to find Latias, or the final Pokemon of Latias, on the day after I did the Nuzlocke finale. So I had to get that done. So it took me a while to actually do. So I was trying to play on my Nuzlocke and my main while I was trying to do Brick Bronze, but also Brick Bronze was down for a few days for the saving corruption that people are getting, which is supposedly fixed, although there might be a few problems now. So if you save doesn't work, I think it is, then press F9, which will show the data log on the Roblox server, and screenshot any red text that comes through, and if you message that, message that to the creator of Brick Bronze, Lando, he'll be able to find the problem and try and fix it. I think right now Project Pokemon is also having a few problems, so I don't know if Roblox has done any updates that have broken it, but right now seems to be a lot of problems, such as the 8th gym in Project Pokemon people have been having trouble with. So right now you're not allowed to use Transform or Ditto on it, so if you do that it might glitch out the game, which will suck a lot. So want to probably try avoiding that. And I might make a video about it, but then again I have to either reset or make a new account to try and get to the 8th gym, which will take a lot of time, which by then he'll probably have patched the glitch, so I don't think there's any point in me trying to look into it anymore, because Yeah, and plus by the time I get to it, he's probably fixed it, and probably other people have notified him and done or found that what the problem is with the glitch. So I don't think there's any problem or any reason in me to do that. Although if I could do it right now, I'd honestly do it because I'm interested to see what the glitch is. And yeah, oh, this Mew won't stay in the ball. I can't weaken it because I can paralyze it. I don't think paralyzing does anything, but I guess it's worth a try. I mean, hey, oh well. Oh yeah, and I guess you can't really tell because I've got the curtains up still. Since these are really old curtains, I just haven't managed to get around to putting the new ones up. But I've managed to finally install the blinds on every single window in this. Obviously, except from the window behind me because it is a door to get through. So I don't want it on this side. I want it on the other side. But I'm just going to leave curtains up for that. And there's already a blind set up, as you can see there. Just so I don't use them because it's a pain in the ass to keep putting them away once I'm trying to get in and out of it. So I'm just like, nah. But yeah, I managed to get blinds on all the windows surrounding this room, so that's great. And then I just need to install the curtains, which are still being ordered, I believe. They're meant to be here today or yesterday, maybe. So they still haven't come. And a Mewtwo, are you kidding me? I've been looking for so many of these. That sucks so much because I want this for the 10 of every legendary, and it's so rare to come across. But oh my days, I thought I KO'd it. That's great, so that's a Mewtwo now we're giving away as well. Yes. No shinies though, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. Okay, I need to swap out to Blissa. Blissa's a way better tank for Mewtwo, so as you can see, I guess this is my Pokemon legendary hunting team. So I've got Minus Electros. I've been using Lugia because it has Recover. I've got Registeel to paralyze it and try and get boosts off so it increases its defense and special defense so it can't get hit as much. I've got Spiritomb because it's a Dark and Ghost, so Dark means Psychic Pokemon aren't going to be able to damage it. And the Ghost, I'll get to it in a second. I've got Druntino, which is also Ghost and Dragon. Dragon just because it's pretty strong and it can get rid of 2 PP on the Pokemon that's attacking it rather than 1, and same with Rayquaza. Plus I want Rayquaza so I can find Kyogre and Groudon, but the reason why I have 2 Ghost type Pokemon is because once they run out of moves and they start using Struggle is a normal type move, so if I use a Ghost type they obviously can't hit me, so they can't lose any damage, which is why I use that. And also I got Blissey because Blissey is a special tank, and Registeel is my sort of main physical tank, but also a secondary special tank as well. So yeah, Registeel's kind of the all-around Pokemon, and usually legendaries that I find are usually the special attackers, so that's why I use Blissa. I mean, Registeel is a physical attacker, but then again, it's not going to do as much damage to my own Registeel since mine has the 2 stat increases, so that's why I use that mostly. But damn, this Mewtwo doesn't want to be caught. I mean, this Pokeball is technically a Ultra Ball right now, I think. Is Ultra Ball 2 times effective as a Pokeball, or is it 3 times? I'm not too sure. I think Great Ball is 1.5 times better, and I think Ultra Ball is 2 times better. But yeah, the Pokeball right now is twice as better since it doubles it, I believe. So if I use an Ultra Ball, it should be 4. I'm not too sure actually what the catch rates are on these Pokeballs and Ultra Balls, but I'll have to look up. I've looked up before, but I can't remember if it's a 2 or a 3 for Ultra Balls, but I'm guessing it's a 2. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Oh, this Mewtwo does not want to stay in the Pokeball. Just stay in. It keeps using Aura Spear, which is annoying as heck. Okay, Shadow Ball, that's great. Just keep using Shadow Ball. It's not going to hurt me at all. Oh, please stay in the Pokeball, please. And usually what I end up finding out is that I just keep literally spamming Q because it'll get the Pokeball. I don't think it gets the Pokeball to shake faster, but if it breaks out, it will skip the chat dialogue a lot faster. But usually when I've been spamming chat like this for ages, I usually just let go and just like hope that it catches it because it's going in slow motion rather than it, or in my mind it's going in slow motion rather than it being sped up. And it usually works, to be honest. I mean, it's like the whole situation for me and my Game Boy or Nintendo DS, where if I'm finding a Pokemon and I want to catch it, I will spam, I think it's A or B, I'm not sure which one. If I held the DS, I'd instantly know. I spam A or B until the Pokeball hits the Pokemon and starts the shaking technique, or the shaking instance, and then I'll let go of the A and B and hold my breath for some reason. That's what I used to do. Now I just pretty much just spam press B and just wait for it to hit the Pokemon. They just let stop spamming B on the button. I'll just let it wait. That usually happens. So I know if it's I know it's not meant to do that, of course, but that's just a thing that I did. Then I knew someone that haven't talked to him for ages, but his technique instead was on the, I think it was Diamond and Pearl, on the bottom screen while you're in a battle and you use a move or use a Pokeball, there's a Pokeball, and what he did was he take his DS pen or stylus and he just spam the middle of Pokeball, and he thought that worked, which I thought that was stupid. He thought my technique was stupid, but I don't know, his technique didn't really work as much for him as much as my B spamming technique works for me, because my B technique worked like 90% of the time. That was after I just like threw 10 Pokeballs at it, or Ultra Balls, since I use in the real games. This one, I don't know, I like using Pokeballs to be honest, but in the real games, I usually like throw 10 Ultra Balls. I feel like, okay, I'll use my B technique since it usually works, and well, you know, it worked. So yeah, I obviously know that it's not meant to. It's just insanely lucky that every time I do it, it usually works, which is pretty good. I mean, probably you guys have some techniques to catch Pokemon, or you think that work that don't, but it's just a mental thing that you think of that might increase the chances, or make you think that the chances are increased. So make sure to leave a comment on what your thought process is while trying to catch a Pokemon. I mean, on Project Pokemon, mine just to let go of the Q button and not spam it at all, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Otherwise, I don't really have one, but I guess that is one, since I'm trying to do something out of the ordinary that I would do in a battle. So yeah, make sure to let me know any of your strategies or little influences that you guys have while trying to catch a Pokemon, because that's what I used to do a lot, especially on the Game Boy Advance, like 10 years ago. I'd hold my breath after every single time I threw a Pokeball, just because I thought it's gonna work. If I don't make any sudden movements, the Pokemon's not gonna break out. I also have this idea that, okay, so this Pokemon's level 70, for example. If my Pokemon's level 60 right now and it's battling it, if I swap into something higher level, that Pokemon's gonna be scared and won't get out of the Pokeball because it's gonna fear my Pokemon. That is a philosophy of my brain, to be honest, when I was younger. I still honestly go by it sometimes today. I mean, it usually works. I mean, in the 10 legendaries, you'll see me using usually higher level Pokemon than the Pokemon I'm trying to catch you, because I feel like that's a strategy, because obviously if most of my Pokemon level 100, especially the Registeel, and the usually legendaries I find are around 80. So if I use a 20 level higher Pokemon or a maxed out level Pokemon, they're obviously going to fear it, and therefore they won't come out of the Pokeball and will just let me catch it. That is my thought process, to be honest. And you know what? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but yeah, it's unfortunate, to be honest. I mean, it's just random, I think it's RNG or just catch rate luck, to be honest, but I get usually kind of lucky, I mean, when I do this sort of things, but obviously it doesn't work every time, because in the 10 of every legendary, you see me that the level 100s Registeel didn't obviously catch me it because it fainted, and I kind of threw, usually in those 10 of every legendary videos, you might throw 5 Pokeballs, I might throw 50 Pokeballs, depending on how stubborn the Pokemon is and how stubborn the catch rate is of the Pokemon. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but yeah, actually, how long of this thing do I have left? Oh, it just ran out. That was unfortunate. So yeah, let's go check on Electros's. I think it's Electros's. I'm going with Electros. Eeltros. It doesn't sound right. We're going to check out his EV, see if I screwed up on any. I don't think I did because I didn't fight any Larvestas, but the legendary Pokemon might have. Let's check. Okay, it didn't actually. It's almost completed, just another 70 to go. So I think I'm going to end off that video. I'm going to complete this off camera and you'll see it for the PvP side of things. I think for the EV training I'm going to leave off camera now because I did so much of it in the Nuzlocke series. I'll probably actually do more in the Nuzlocke series if I need a new team. But although I can't catch any new Pokemon in the Nuzlocke series, so I'm stuck with all the Pokemon that I currently have in my PC, which kind of sucks to be honest because they're not that great. So this video, we managed to catch a Mew, a Mewtwo, and a Kyogre. I'm going to be giving those away, so just make sure to follow me in-game to find them. I'll do the rest of this off-camera. Actually, also I'm going to do a Haxorus, a Heracross, and a Tyranitar also as off-camera. Was going to do a Garchomp, but someone managed to trade me for one, which was pretty cool. And there's a few more Pokemon I want to EV train, but I'm not too sure which ones they are right now, because I forgot. But, yeah, I think I'm going to leave that off there. I think I'm going to go hunting for more legendaries after I completed Electros's EV, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a comment. I'm earlier playing Roblox, including Project Pokemon. And if you're wondering what my thoughts on Poke Boosters are, is they're pretty useful if you have the money for them, which I do in this case, but I just don't like spending a lot of money trying to do it just for a few legendaries. But anyway, I'll see you next time.